Good morning, everybody. This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. And today we are testing Mead Industries Mead Ammo at the range. We're going to be shooting 3 different types of ammo that Mead has graciously provided to the channel. It's actually been provided for Thunder on the Prairie 2023, which is a gathering of YouTubers. It's a range day. It's going to be lots of fun. If you don't know what Thunder on the Prairie 2023 is, I'll put a link to last year's event for you, and you guys can check that out to see what all the excitement's all about. Ammunition for today's test, we've got some 55 grain 223. We've got some 77 grain 5.56. That's a Botel hollow point, and also some 62 grain 223 Remington. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, we're not going to burn through a lot of ammo. I need to save this for the range day. But what we are going to do is shoot at 2 different distances, 25 and 50 yards. We'll do 3 groups of 3 at both distances with all 3 types of ammo. I'm going to let the barrel cool down between rounds, essentially between grains of ammo that we switch between, just to see how well it performs. Now, the optic for today's test is going to be this low-cost Monstrum Tactical Banshee. It is a 1:6 power by 24 millimeter reticle. Monstrum Tactical also provided these optics as giveaway prizes and also testers to the channels for Thunder on the Prairie 2023. So shout out to Monstrum for doing that. You guys are awesome. Mead Industries, thank you for donating the ammo for the event. You guys are awesome too. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hit the range. Oh, and the firearm for today is a Daniel Defense DDM4A1. So let's have a lot of fun. Here we go. It's a little easy, so we're going to do 25 yards, 55 grain, then 62, then 77, all right? So we're going to do 3 different types of ammo and just see how differently it patterns running the Monstrum Tactical Banshee. Okay, here we go.
Okay, it's loaded, so... One, two, three, going up, downs.
Okay, 62 grain, here we go, 62 grain.
One of my friends in high school. Okay. Same way.
Alright, let's switch to 77. 77.
I'm gonna shoot it again, or shoot it myself. What one is that? 357. Uncle Don's. Wow. It's been long.
Dad had one just like it with a scope on it.
Yeah, you had to. It was, wasn't that a silver one?
Got it. Oh, same thing.
Oh.
Alright guys, here we go. Target on the right. I'm actually filming with 2 different rifles today, 2 different optics. Target on the right, Mead Ammo 55 grain to start off, then 62 and 77. Let's see if it performs just as good at 50 yards with the 77 grain as it did at 25. And here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and send it. I really do appreciate that 1:6 magnification. It's very nice. Nice clear glass. No distortion at 6 times magnification at all. Alright, here we go.
I'm just trying to zero this. What do you mean over here?
22 from that seat to this seat.
As you wish.
As
Isn't telling me where I'm
Alright, come sit back.
left hand target.
Alright, keep going, alright? Let me set Jaden up with some arms really quick.
Alright.
Okay, stop for a second.
Hold on.
Let me do that again.
That was bullseye, slightly to the left of center.
See if I can group it.
Now, just remember, this was zeroed at 25 yards, so that's going to definitely have some lift. So it's not the optic that's causing the climb.
I think so. Here, give me the magazine over there. Thank you. Let me just have her sheet real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
What caliber is that other rifle?
7.62.
Alright.
So here, clear around. That to
One of these.
5.56.
A little beefier.
What?
A little beefier.
Yeah, very good.
All right, let's go get our targets and see how well it performed. Again, what we're looking for is just tightness of group. It's okay if there's some lift or some drop. I would probably go back and re-zero this at 50 or even 100 yards. All right, let's go check our targets and see how we did. Now look guys, I'm not going to be a Daniel Defense fanboy because I have many different rifles. I've shot some of the cheapest rifles out there. In fact, one of my favorites is just an old Bear Creek Arsenal AR that I paid 400 bucks for. But this thing is so stinking accurate. So we got a 1-7 twist. I believe it is a 14.5-inch barrel with a 2-inch pin and welded or 2.1-inch pin and welded flash hider on the end of it. So 55 grain Mead ammo here, right? We had, I don't know where the third shot went. I got to go back and watch the video. I don't think I put two through the same hole, so we're not going to count this one, okay? Because if we did, it'd be 0.31. Let's not count it. 0.40 on 3 shots, 2 through the same hole, 2 that just overlapped each other, 0.46. 0.86 is the average on 55 grain. Again, just, 6 times magnification with the LPVO. Absolutely fantastic. 62 grain, things opened up quite a bit. And I noticed this also when I tested the Monstrum Tactical, the Ghost, on top of one of my other rifles and this rifle, that the 62 grain definitely opens up. So 1.38 inches, 1.07 inches, 2 through the same hole, just about. And then 1.38 inches, 1.71 inches, for a total of 1.38 inches, and that was 1.07. So it did definitely open up quite a bit going from 55 to 62. I'm probably not going to run 62 in the DDM4A1 like I thought maybe I would. We're definitely either going to go 55 or 77. You're going to see why in just a moment. So again, just at 25 yards, just using that Banshee. 0.26 of an inch, 3 shots overlapping, 0.35 of an inch, just 3 shots barely spread out, and then 0.45 of an inch with 2 shots basically going through the same hole, just overlapped ever so slightly. That was 0.76 of an inch, 0.35, 0.26. Average is 0.45 of an inch. So I'm going to be running 77 grain from here on out for Mead ammunition in the DDM4A1. That's at 25 yards. All right, let's go and check out 50 yards. Okay, so here we go. What happened here? Things did open up a little bit. Again, it's an increased distance. I did zero at 25, so it does show you, the shots obviously are going to rise just because you're going out to a certain distance. And when you zero at 25 yards, you're going to be really high at 100. If I do this again and actually buy this optic, this Banshee, we'll be sighting in at least 50, and then we'll take it out to 100. But anyway, what do we got? 55 grain, 1.07, 0.554, 1.29, 0.97 of an inch, with just some basic Mead ammo 55 grain, 0.62. Things opened up just like they did at 25 yards, right? 1.91, 2.156, and 1.34 for 1.8 inches total. Again, almost double the spread going from 55 to 62. And again, this is a 1-7 twist. Then 77 grain. Hey man, we bring it back together. 1.03, 1.367, and 1.65 for a total of 1.3 inches. So definitely better than 62, but worse than 55. But the last thing I will say is this last 3 shots, I took very little time off between the shots when I did this. This was all done probably within 3 to 4 minutes. that barrel was getting pretty hot towards the end. We could have a little string in that was starting to go on. I don't know. But at 50 yards, the Banshee is just awesome. I really do like it. Distortion, very low. I mean, it's one of those things. I'm pretty much convinced I need to run an LPVO on this particular rifle, especially if I think about going past, you know, say 50 yards. All right, so we had a great time shooting this Mead ammo today. Thank you so much to Mead Ammunition, Mead Industries for donating that to us. The 55, the 62 grain, and also the 77. Actually, I think I bought a couple of these, but they did donate a lot of ammo to Thunder in the Prairie 2023. Overall, winter chicken dinner, the 77 grain Motel Hollow Point. This is going to be my go-to from here on out in the DDM4A1 with that Banshee optic. I mean, that's probably some of the tightest groups I think I've ever shot on the channel. I know we're only talking 25, 50 yards here, guys, but a lot of the shooting you see on YouTube is just done on silhouettes or targets, you know, not even paper. And that stuff, I'm sorry, that stuff is a lot easier to hit than try to be precise on paper. So for me, it was a personal achievement to shoot those type of groups. Given the situation, given the circumstances, just me, you know, sitting there. It was really, I really did enjoy it though. It was a lot of fun. So 62 grain is fine. We're gonna use that up. We're just gonna kind of burn through it. It performs okay, but I noticed in the 1 1/8" twist Bear Creek Arsenal rifle, it also almost doubled the group size on another test that I recently did too. Nothing wrong with it. You might want to get just the rate of twist that's gonna work with 62 grain. Either way, the prices are fantastic over on the meadammo.com website, so make sure you guys do check it out. The 55 grain was fine. I mean, if you want to run 55, this is a good burner to have for range use, or say you're going to take a class or something. The M4A1, it performed really, really well. So we didn't have any issues with it, and we really enjoyed it. So I really did have a good time with that LPVO. That's the first time I've ever actually used one at the range before. Got it dialed in this morning. Really had a lot of fun with it, and I think I'm going to pick one up. So Mead Ammo, Mead Industries, thank you guys so much. You absolutely rock. It's so cool supporting a small Nebraskan business. A lot of people don't even know about Mead Industries and what they do. And again, I've got a whole video on that. I'll put a link to it at the end of here. You can watch the factory tour if you want to. Great guys, great people to work with, and again, I hope to work with them in the future. So anyway, this is Travis P11. Thanks for watching, guys. I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.